really important to me for most of the year. Shit, I was wearing thermal underwear into June this past spring. It was
And
so
starting in
cold.
September.
Yeah. I like thermal underwear that is light. I don't want to have to feel like I'm a little kid stuffed into too many layers of clothes. And it needs to be able to wash and dry quickly. So years ago, we started buying winter silks, the silk underwear, and we still have a lot of it, probably lasts us a lifetime.
Yeah.
Winter Silks, the company doesn't exist anymore. If you put it in, you'll find people crying that there's no Winter Silks anymore. But if you find 100% silk long underwear, it's worth the investment. Some of ours,
it's so comfortable.
And some of ours is with heavy wear for 15 years is still in really good shape.
Yeah.
So if you can buy silk underwear, do, and buy the silk underwear that's a little heavier duty, because the very, very lightweight silk underwear will run like nylon stockings do.
Yeah, get that heavier.
What we've turned to lately is Under Armour. I got a shirt from a friend's son when he was discharged from the Army. He had some stuff left over, and the Army uses Under Armour. This shirt is good in the summer as well as in the winter time. It wicks away moisture.
We haven't, I don't know what the Army did. I don't know what contract they have, but we haven't found a shirt that they have sold that worked like that one.
We do, yeah, we do like their Under Armour, especially the leggings. They're very warm. They're not quite as lightweight as I'd like them to be, but the Under Armour people we talk to at the outlet stores always look at me like I'm crazy when I say I'm looking for this shirt that. And anyway, Under Armour works pretty well for us. Now, Steve will have to tell you about sunblock shirts because he's been buying sunblock shirts. I've never worried too much about
what I do is I go to fishing sites and I buy shirts for fishing, so they work for gardening too. There's different types of ones. There could be the button up ones, and then there's the pullovers. So some of them you have to read their washing instructions, because if you use certain things, it takes the UV protection out.
But he wears them all year.
I wear them all year long.
All year, and they're comfortable to wear. So you might want to take a look at those. They're very lightweight. They really don't need to go into the dryer. You shouldn't put them in the dryer. I keep telling him, don't put them in the dryer because they dry in about 10 minutes hanging up. Rain gear, we won't show you rain gear. Sonia should tell you about wellies, Wellington boots. But the last rain gear that I bought was from a fishing store, and it was Frog Togs. And we like them, but we like them to be breathable and really actually stay waterproof.
Truly waterproof, not water resistant. Because water resistant, sometimes after you wash the coat the first time, the water resistance is gone.
Yeah. Now, I don't work out in the rain normally, and that's one of the reasons I don't have any Wellington boots. If it's raining out, I'm going to stay off of the soil. But sometimes you have to go out in the rain. And for us, it's most often we're going out in the rain when we have driven a long way to go to a botanical garden and it's raining. Too bad. We're going out there anyway.
Yes.
So that's kind of awesome rain gear. If anyone has any suggestions,
but definitely lightweight.
Columbia rain gear I'm seeing from Miller. And Patagonia. Yes, Patagonia is recommended too by a site that Barb sent to us, and we're going to try out. It's listed for you a little further on.
The golfers have really waterproof stuff.
Crazy people. You know what? Golfers are just about as crazy as gardeners are. Not quite as crazy.
No,
not quite. M.E. Mary Ellen, who I wrote about in the newsletter that we finally sent out. She's been out digging and hooking her garden hose to a warm water source so she could use water outside this time of year. Hat, that's my hat right there. It's an LL Bean shade hat. I think the shade screen is over there with the Velcro. Because I haven't been using the shade that goes down the back of your neck. But I used to try to wear a hat and keep the sun out of my eyes, and tried the wider brim straw hats, etc. And I always felt like I was being blinded, like it was making it too dark for me to see properly. For whatever reason, this slouch hat that I got from LL Bean, it's a Dr. Shade slouch hat, works very well for me, and is warm. And even in the winter, I can use that.
Yeah, I like I used to like always wearing baseball hats, the typical baseball hat, but now I'm really like the bucket hats for going up and fishing. It protects your ears and your neck, And that stuff I forget to put in my watch on.
And he looks like a crotchety old man when he wears one too.
Yeah,